Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Tuesday, April the 16th of 2024. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is our collective energy. This is for our all sun, moon, and rising crowd. This is everybody's energy here. This is an affirmation reading. That means we're building into our best possible life. And you can do this by using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our ability to move forward with our intention. That means you're actively co creating with the universe. That's what this reading is for. So, if you'd like to have a personal reading, you're lucky. We have a discount going. So, grab that while going to royalmystic.com. Read this little ticker tape thing. It's giving you some instructions on how to get your discount. So, pay attention to that. Write it down if you need to. And I hope to see you soon. I look forward to it. Many blessings as we move into the energy. Let's ramp up our relentless optimism and our positively positive and create our best possible lives now. And here we go. Thanks for the likes and subscribes. As you know, that is what helps this little channel. So thank you for helping me in my endeavor to help everyone else. And you know, that's the law of reciprocation. Here we go. We have the Hierophant, Taurus Major Arcana, and the Queen of Pentacles, which also is a Taurus energy. It's Earth sign, but it's also the Virgo and Capricorn energies. The Queen is new birth and new growth and stability. So lots of new creative power coming in with this Queen. And the Hierophant is a yes. You have been accepted, granted permission, allowed entrance, or given a role in some way. If you're trying to join a group or become part of something, this is the acceptance of that. So it could relate to government agency or entity, getting an approval for something you've applied for, and even being part of a school if you're trying to get into some kind of program in a university or school. So here we go in the energy. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light. Divine Spirit, yes, and this is where we have to guard. This is Capricorn, major arcana, so this is the second earth sign showing up. This is where we have our back door open for the little minions or the manahoonies, as they say in Hawaii, to come and tear down things, you know, the little gremlins of our brain that come in with fear and the old thinking that we haven't quite shed. So, and sometimes this is happening completely and it's showing you here unconsciously without you activating it. It's an old script running in the background. And we've got to be able to close the door to that and get that out of there. First, we sweep it out and then we bar the door. But it is up to you to do so. You have the permission or non permission to grant thoughts. So if a thought comes in your head and it's not something that's aligned with your future, you can say, I don't receive that, and then push it out the door. Like literally see a laundry chute, foop, throw it in there. And then promptly go into the reality that you're choosing. Don't just sit there and ruminate on what you had to throw out or why it showed up. Don't dig it apart, because then you're just inviting it to crawl back up into the room with you. So throw it out the laundry chute and go right into what you do want. This is what I receive, and start saying it out loud. You could claim it. So here we go. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have our three cards out, and our underlier is balance and justice with the Libra major arcana. And this is the energy of right decisions being made by you and for you. We love that. We like making right decisions and right decisions being made. So that's alignment with what you're trying to create. Yay, we're back in balance. Intuition helps you with that balance, and it also guides you toward right things because you're going to feel it either negatively or positively. If something makes you nauseous, it's something that you probably don't want to deal with. right? If something makes you excited, like you've just, had the best beautiful thing just show up and kiss you right on the lips, that's a wonderful thing, right? So think of that energy as the yes and the other energy as a no. If it hits you in the stomach, it's probably not what you want. So, listen to that still small voice. It's not going to shout at you because you have free will. You can change your decision whether it's good or bad. The universe is not in control of that. It's just guiding you as to what you may want to experience. It's warning you, right? The little light. You're not getting a green light when you're feeling nauseous, I promise. My intuition guides me to people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. And I've experienced all of these things, in the negative and in the positive. So intuition is definitely required, and some of these things I did, some of the more negative ones, I just took what showed up, and I didn't allow myself. I mean, it was more of a matter of circumstance at that time. I didn't know any better, so I couldn't do any better. Now we know better, we do better. And when we know about the flow and we allow ourselves to connect to source's flow, then we're not fighting the current. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. Absolutely. See it coming toward you. Rivers of gold, coins just falling into your life, gold coins, money. See the paper money. Let yourself be in a place where you look at your bank account in your mind and you see that it has two commas, right? Add those zeros in there in your mind. Whatever your bank account is, put it in there to where it's millions. Throw it in there. It's not going to hurt anything. You're not doing anything wrong, and the more you do it, the more you can believe it. So, and I realize at first you feel like you're making it up. You are, but you feel like you're making it up in a non-physical way. When you keep on doing it, you continue to form it. Just think of yourself as the ultimate, um, 3D printer. How about that? Right? The 3D printer of your mind. We are creating with every single thought. Remain positive because when you want something that's going to make you happy, it's not going to be something negative. Don't wish negativity on other people. Bless them with love and light, even if you can't stand them. If it almost chokes you to say the words, you definitely need to do it because the more resistant you are to that, it means you really have a grudge. And we want to release all that because those are tethers to that person. Your karmic energy is now tethered to that person and what they are doing. We don't want that kind of control to be given away to anyone else. Stay in your energy of positive and unloop their tentacle of energy and give it back to them. Call back all of your energy. All the energy you spent that you didn't spend with purpose, call it back to you. The abundance is out there and it belongs to you. It's your vibration. Transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever changing nature of existence and our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow our transformation to occur with ease and grace. So, when you're in a place of transition, it means you're being alerted to the things that are holding you back. So, you're going to have stuff pop into your conscious mind that you haven't thought about in a very long time. And that's when you have to stop and go, "Wait a minute, this showed up so that I can release it. I need to let it go." And that way, you're in the place where you're shifting your energy. Now remember, when you're shifting your energy, it's not like you can turn on a dime. You have to make a big sweeping curve because it's like you've got all of your power of thought heading in one direction. And when we get a new thought and we turn the energy and go, oh no, I was doing this all backwards, or I had this one thing I was hanging on to that I realize now is not what I need to be hanging on to. You have to allow the time for the reversal of the energy because you can't just slam on the brakes. Everything is fluid. So it's just like a big cruise ship trying to make a turn. It isn't going to just spin around like a top and then head the other way. It's got to drift into the turn. So give yourself time for that. The transition is the point from which the old and the new are starting to reformat and you're heading in the direction of what you now believe. It's kind of a good thing because it keeps us from instantaneously doing things, right? Because sometimes we need the lag so that we can correct our thinking before it actually comes into to be. So we have our beautiful energy of the star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things, and never forget, you are truly a shining star. And so it is. We are each and every single one of us, whether we are aware of it or not, whether we're actively participating consciously or not, we are creative sparks of source. Every single one of us has that spark of creation within us, and that is what makes us sacred, even if we don't know it yet. So I hope you can all hold that energy and activate your creative power with divine acceptance. There is nothing in your life to fix, only the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And so it is. Sometimes we just have to allow ourselves to get in a place where we have no longer disconnected, and we understand that we are part of the greater movement of positive energy in this world, and that everything is available to us. It's not about being greedy. It's not about trying to do somebody else out of it. You're not in competition. We've been taught to believe that, but it is not true. You're not in competition. You already are exactly and have all the possibilities of whatever you want to be in your grasp. It is within your grasp. All you have to do is start to get on that thought process of that is your truth, and you will bring it. Yes, here comes the Ace of Wands. The fertility of the active spark is now taking root and expanding out. When you see that energy of that beautiful star pattern, that's the energy movement. So there's the activation. It's a gift from divine. You're being given now the go. This is the where okay, let's the rubber meets the road. We are on and popping. And you've got this Nine of Wands, which is the activation is happening, but you go, "Oh, well, I still don't have a clearance yet. I'm still not moving. I don't see it moving." Remember, it takes a while for it to come into physical matter. So keep doing what you're doing. Do all the things that you need to do and be patient. Hold where you are because you're right at the edge of that doorway to, oh, you can't see it. Oh, well, it's coming. It's being brought in, right? That's where you want to be. This is the moment. What I say is, I just spoke to somebody a few days ago about this. You're in the gap when you're in this energy, you're in the hold. And when you're in the hold, it means that's the place where the universe is about to tear the fabric of the old reality and replace it with the new. And you just have to be able to be standing there when it happens and ready to move forward when you're asked. And again, the Five of Swords is saying you're feeling like, well, I did all this work. I put all these in the ground. If you think of them like post holes that you had to dig, you know what I'm talking about. I'm from Texas. We dig a lot of post holes around here. So, being in the energy, there's lots of fences. We have the energy of being tired and feeling like, I don't know if I can do this again. I've fought everything off already. I do not want to have to do it another time. All you have to remember is hold your ground because the universe is already saying you've won. It just hasn't materialized fully. So hold your ground and get your rest while you're in the gap. Don't overdo it and don't spin your wheels by trying to take physical action in it because it's not time for physical action yet. It's starting its motion to move you forward in the energy, but it hasn't quite come to full grasp. If this is your energy right now and you're feeling like you're in the hold pattern, you're really in the place where you're trying to break out of the cocoon. And that's a lot of effort, right? So just don't rush it. Let yourself be still until the cocoon starts to give way and be there and be ready for it because it is absolutely your time to fly, my darlings. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. I send you lots of love and light. Peace, happiness, joy, abundance, and divine prosperity to you all. Namaste, my friends.